So back in the 60s, okay, so the Antarctic Treaty, I don't know if many of you know about the Antarctic Treaty, but it was when all of the nations signed the treaty that nobody would go to Antarctica.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So they had previously found out about the firmament.
It's just rubbish.
That's what the explorations are. Lieutenant Admiral Byrd, in fact, had said there was more lands beyond Antarctica. So that treaty is basically not letting anybody go to Antarctica.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
And that's when they found out, or that's when the treaty was 1959. Well, they nuked the firmament. Okay, so they made this thing called the Van Allen radiation belts. Before, so they went to space. We supposedly went to space, right? But there was then these Van Allen radiation belts that they were having a problem with. So obviously they faked the space, the spacewalk.
Really?
And they then were trying to get out of the firmament. They've been trying to go to space. And so, so they nuked the Van Allen radiation belt.
Excuse me, the fuck did you just say?
They did this operation that nuked the Van Allen radiation belt.
That's what I thought you said.
Well, my friend said that after they had nuked the Van Allen radiation belts, that it caused a bunch of problems and there was floodings and tsunamis and all this crazy stuff that was going on. So I looked it up, and it was like, 62 and 63, and it was like 2.5 times the size of the Hiroshima bomb. And what happened was they got, because we're in an enclosed system, so the Earth is flat, the bombs just wouldn't escape the top of the dome.
I have several questions.
So they were just there. Okay, well, if you know anything about flat Earth and the satellites that are floating around in outer space that we don't see from the ISS, you know that those are high altitude satellite balloons.
Really?
So what happened is the radiation from the nukes kept taking out all the satellites, and it was like for a year, all the satellites kept getting taken out. I mean, none of it makes sense. See, NASA none of the stories make sense. I want some proof. I want some proof if you say I'm spinning on a ball.
Really?
It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. But the flooding is interesting. And the thing that I find really interesting is that, of course, in like a terrarium type system, the waters above would be connected to the waters below.
You joking?
No, I did all.
So doesn't it make sense that if they were nuking the firmament and the waters above, that it would be affecting things to happen in the waters below?
Everybody knows you never go full retard.